Ryan here. I'm going to help you get started on our Save the Waterways assignment inside Lesson 4. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to flip the camera around, and you just need to get to this page right here, the Save Our Waterways, Part 1. Part 1. And of course, you see the graph right there. I'm going to give you some helpful numbers so you don't have to try to figure out exactly where some of these bars land on the graph. So the first number I'm going to give you is this one right here, which is 22,000. So in 2004, 22,000 gallons of oil pollution occurred in the Detroit and Rouge rivers between 1995 and 2005. All right, and down here, I'm going to give you a lot more. These are the numbers of spills. So in 1995, there were 41. In 1996, there were 31. We're going to jump to 1999, and that is going to be 26. 2000, 16. We're going to jump to 2002, and that is 17. And then we're going to go to 2004, which is 29. That will help us just save some time so we don't have to figure out exactly where this bar is landing there. Okay? So if you need more time on that, hit pause. Otherwise, I'm going to flip to the next page. So let's look at numbers 1 and 2. They're both about percent of increase or decrease, so percent of change. This first question says, find the approximate percent of decrease in the number of gallons spilled into the river from 2002 to 2004. So here we're talking about number of gallons spilled. So that means we need to use the top graph because the top graph is about gallons spilled. And then we're talking about 2002 to 2004. Okay, so 2002 is 100,000. And 2004 is 22,000. Okay, now we have our basic information. So now we need to figure out how this works. How are we going to get the answer? Well, remember that when we're trying to find percent of change, that we are just writing a ratio of the difference to the original number. And we're going to write that ratio as a fraction, right? So we'll have the difference over the original value. So that is what we're working with. Now, if you want, you can use a calculator for the rest of this quarter, actually, but we still have to show our work. So we have a calculator if you need it. First, we need to find the difference. What is the difference between the gallons spilled in 2002 and 2004? So what is the difference between 100,000 and 22,000? Well, hopefully you know that that answer is 78,000, right? 78 is the difference. So 78,000 goes on, oops, I wrote the wrong number. 78,000 goes on top of our fraction or our ratio, if you will. And now we need to find the original number. Well, 2002 happened before 2004. So 2002 is going to be the original number. So 2002 was 100,000. So I'm going to write 100,000. Now, how are we going to get this answer? Well, we could divide it, but we could actually just cancel out these zeros, right? That gives us 78 over 100, which we should know by now. That is 78%. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to get you started with number 2, and then you're going to finish it. So number 2 says find the approximate percent of increase. So this one went down. This is decrease. This time we're looking for an increase. And the number of spills from 2002 to 2004. So this time we're looking for the number of spills, not gallons. So we need to look at the other graph. Spills from 2002 to 2004. So here's the number of spills. 2002 was 17. In 2004 is 29. So what is the difference between these two numbers? Well, it's 12, right? Because we need to put the difference over the original. So that would be 12. And then we need to find the original number. Well, what is the original? We know that 2002 happened before 2004. So therefore, our original number is 17. 17. So now you need to do your division to turn this into a decimal. Okay, I know I said that you would do it on your own, but we can just do it together. So 12 divided by 17 equals 0.70588235. I bet the number just keeps going. We just ran out of spots. So we can just round that. We'll put 0.71 because that 5 can round that 0 up 1. Then we just move our decimal point, boop, boop, and we get about 71% increase. And there we go. That's how you complete questions 1 and 2. I hope you found this helpful. Bye, everyone.